You're watching Fox 5 News at 5.
A luxury florist based here in Manhattan is promising roses that will last more than a year.
It could get you out of trouble more than once, maybe. Keep them lying around. All right, impossible, you say. Alison Morris sat down with the business owners to find out how they make it happen. This is interesting. I've never even thought of like the idea of stretching out the life of roses before.
Never thought about it before. Guys, they're called eternity roses, and the name really fits. They last. They can also be shipped around the world. They arrive as perfect as the day they were first plucked, and they actually smell like roses. You don't have to do anything to keep them alive, and yes, believe it or not, they are real. This is one of those inventive brands and business ideas I feel like you would only find right here in New York.
When we first started dating, I had sent Seema some roses. We were in 2 different cities, and Valentine's Day was just coming around. So I did a bit of research online, tried to find a luxury florist, and when I found one, sent it over, but it was nothing like what I'd paid for.
That disappointment led Sunny Chadha and Seema Bansal to come up with ET FLEUR. They wanted high-end flowers that would leave a lasting impression, so they created luxury roses that live for a year. That's right, a whole year.
They last almost 51 weeks longer than any other rose.
As long as you keep them away from sunlight, heat, and humidity, they'll last.
So how does it work?
Our roses are real Ecuadorian roses. They're grown in Ecuador. They're treated with a proprietary solution, and basically we cut them at their most peak and perfect state, and then we go ahead and treat them. And our treatment is a wax-based formula, and that's all I can say. We treat them, and then we can go ahead and dye them any sort of colors.
And the roses are a hit. Seema and Sunny launched in New York in August of 2015, fully funding ET FLEUR themselves. Just 6 months later, on Valentine's Day, they completely sold out, thanks to 2 very important posts.
The Kardashians, both Kourtney and Khloe Kardashian, posted on Valentine's Day, and we did not expect that to happen. We were sold out, and they both posted like 15 minutes after each other.
Since then, their customer base has grown to 7,000 plus, including singer Jesse James Decker and actress Shay Mitchell. They even made a custom major key for DJ Khaled.
You can go ahead and do a heart or do a number for an anniversary. If you want to put someone's initial or write FOX5 in an arrangement, you can definitely do that with our company.
Grandiose arrangements like DJ Khaled's custom major key start at $1,499, do a single rose for $39, a box of 9 minis for $79. Small custom boxes start at $339 for 12 to 16 roses, all in a signature hat box.
I really wanted to make sure that the roses were the first thing that you saw. Instead of like just putting them down flat in the box, we wanted them to pop out.
In transit, they don't shift at all, they don't move, and it's a lasting impression.
And ET FLEUR also does boxes of regular roses that last about a week. Those start at $159. This is actually how I stumbled upon them. Someone sent me an arrangement, and I couldn't believe how unique they were. Now, if you don't believe that their eternity roses really last, check out the FOX5 arrangement they made for us. There it is. This was made several weeks ago, and look at it, as gorgeous as the day that we shot it.
I mean, it's like,
And you know what was wild? What's crazy about this?
And Steve goes and rips the arrangement.
but you get the point. This is one of the coolest things I think we've ever had on set here.
Is this
amazing.
2 to 3 weeks old?
But the thing about it is they actually smell like, you know,
gotta
a
whiff the
June
flowers.
rose, like a beautiful June
They're
night.
really fragrant.
They smell so fragrant.
I just love
That's what's
also
shocking to me.
their story that he was a guy trying to send nice flowers to the girl that he loved, and everything was junk, and so they thought there just has to be a better way.
There's been the flower racket has been asking for a better way for a long time, I think. And this is, I think, a really
They are not cheap, but if you think about what you spend to send a dozen roses, especially around Valentine's Day, if you can get roses that can last a year.
And then the dye, look at the way they got it, like just the fox blue.
And they can
make it any color.
They can Pantone match any shade you want.
Wow, that's incredible, amazing, good stuff. Thank you, Alison.
And now it smells great in here.
It smells great. We love it. We're never going to leave. We'll have it
definitely
here
a
on
plus.
set 3 weeks from now. It'll still look good.
And you can give one arrangement and then say, well, I gave you one last week. You want another one? I mean, this is supposed to last a year. That's your arrangement for the year.
Get lots of use out of the same one. All right, Nick.